Hey, what's up, guys? Steel City Dashcam here. Just wanted to do a quick little review on this guy. That's the 1792 Sweet Wheat. So typically, 1792 is a high rye mash bill. Um, they don't explicitly say what it is, but it's evident from the flavors that you get a lot of that spice, so it's a high rye. However, this is one of their expressions where that is not the case at all. It is while they don't call it a high wheat, they call it wheated. Um, it's got to be about 20% wheat, um, based off of. I've clearly opened this bottle before, so just based off of that alone, um, I've tried it. I can tell you for a fact there's a lot of wheat on this. Um, so I'm just gonna hop right into it, and let's just start. So you get a lot of wood, a lot of light oaky kind of flavor, nothing that really hits you very hard, and a lot, and I mean a lot, of black cherry, a little bit of vanilla, almost like a citrus to it, but I don't know if that's me or if that's actually something that's there. If it's part of the black cherry, I'm not really sure, but it definitely smells like cherry, to a considerable degree compared to any other weeder I've tried, let alone any other bourbon. Um, so let's give it a try. So it is pretty sweet. It is incredibly smooth. This is probably one of the I don't know. I guess creamy would be the word I would use. One of the creamiest, smoothest, and easiest drinking whiskeys I think I've had. Um, Now, I gave myself a very light pour because this is hard to find in Pennsylvania. It's hard to find anywhere, but especially in PA. It comes in at about $40. I was actually gifted this bottle, which I am eternally grateful for because this might be my favorite on my shelf. Um, but back to the palate, you get. I want to let me give it another try. You get. It tastes. It tastes like a wheated bourbon. That's all I can really say. The thing that stands out amongst all the other wheated bourbons I've had is how soft, smooth, easy drinking it is. Aside from that, the flavor profile isn't anything super crazy that jumps out at me. Unlike the nose, which was very I don't want to say that the palate wasn't pleasant, but the nose was very pleasant, very distinct. And it wasn't super complex, but it smelled good. Now, the finish, the only thing I wish that this thing would do is I wish I felt it a little longer. I wish I felt that warmth. It goes away pretty quickly. I still get a lot of sweet kind of cinnamon, kind of caramel notes to it. Caramel more so than cinnamon. And it does get a little bit oakier as it mellows out and as it settles in on your palate. It's nothing. It's nothing out of this world. The what makes it what it is it smells great. It has a flavor to back it up, even if that flavor isn't something incredibly out of this world or anything I haven't really seen before. But it's just so smooth. Especially at 91 proof, this drinks like it's under 80 proof, which is really impressive. But it still has the presence, it still has the warmth. It's just that smooth, that refined. Now, just to compare it, compared to the other weeders I've had, this is easily, sorry, that's my video editing. This is easily my favorite. And at $40, I mean, it's hard to find. I'll always have a bottle on my shelf. But at $40, it's easier to find Old Weller Antique. And I would probably go with that more often than this, just because of how much easier it is to find. And it's not easy to find, it's just easier. I could drive to Ohio 45 minutes and go get a bottle if I really want it. I almost have done that. But that being said, you're also talking a dramatic proof difference. You're talking a different mash bill. I mean, it's I can't compare them too much. I would have to try the Weller 12 year before I really make a comparison, because I need to really compare it to something closer in proof like Maker's Mark or Larceny. And I think this is, I love Larceny as my daily drinker, but this is worlds above Larceny. And while Maker's Mark always has a soft spot for me, this beats out Maker's Mark in my opinion. And it's a little bit more expensive, but it's just so smooth that I don't. Weeders are pretty smooth, but this one blows the others away. That being said, if you can find a bottle of this, especially at a reasonable price, like $40 in Pennsylvania, buy it. You will not regret it, especially if you like wheated bourbons and if you like stuff that has a lot of that fruity flavor without being something that is too different. You know you're going to, especially if you like 1792, you're going to like this. It's just take away the bite, add some smoothness, add some cherry, add some more of the bourbon notes versus some of those rye undertones, and that's what you get here. Cannot recommend this bottle enough. Like I said, I think it's potentially my favorite on my shelf, and it's by far not the most expensive on the shelf, or of anything I've tried. So take my opinion with a grain of salt, but it's definitely worth a try. And yeah, that's what you can expect to get from it. Thanks for checking this out. I hope if you do get to try this, I hope you enjoy it. I hope my recommendation serves you well, and if you've had it before, I hope you agree, because this is my favorite stuff. I don't want to say I'll take it personally, but I'll take it personally if you don't like it. Kidding, of course. But anyway, I'll see you in the next review. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.